My name's Blessing, I'm from South East London. I'm an account manager, working with clients and helping them with the gas and electricity. I don't take myself too seriously. Honestly, I'm 26 years old and I feel like I still act like I'm 16. I don't even like dildos, you know. Oh, I love doggy. I've got a big bum, right? It's a great position because you feel everything, you feel it all. If a guy's finding it hard to come, I'll just be like, just go doggy. And within 3 minutes, job done. Well, you know, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I'll give myself a 10 out of 10.
Why are you here?
I came in today to learn about queefing.
Not what I expected. Definitely not.
No.
Funny fart, pussy fart,
Yeah.
queefing. It sounds like... It can sound really subtle, like, or like, it makes me kind of feel like,
Yeah.
a bit rubbish when I'm having sex.
Oh my God, that's nah. Oh, good luck.
And the first ever time I cried my eyes up.
Enjoy.
It makes me feel as though my vagina's worn out. It plays on my mind. You just seem dirty, don't you? Nah, it's not nice. Very embarrassing.
How can we help you today?
Well, I've come in today for an STI test, but I also have a few questions to ask you regarding like sort of my sexual experiences.
Okay.
Queefing?
Okay, so what do you mean by queefing?
It's basically when you make a sound out of your vagina that sounds like a fart.
Yeah.
And it's like a little, sometimes it's louder than other times.
Why are you concerned about it?
You just want to feel sexy during sex and just,
Yeah.
you know, look your best. And when that happens, like, oh, sorry about that. And it just puts you off and the mood is gone. It's happened to me more than once. The first time, they didn't really comment on it. But the second time, I was asked, oh, what was that? And I was just like, I don't know what that was. It was just embarrassing. You're with a guy that you like, you're getting intimate, trying to be sexy. That's not a sexy thing. Equivalent to when you're talking to somebody on a date maybe and you're with a guy that you like and like bogey starts to drip down your nose. It's just an embarrassing thing.
It's obviously a natural occurring phenomenon, but we've got a sexpert here today called Jess, who I'd like you to go and talk to. She might be able to give you some hints and tips about positions or ways to stop it happening.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm open to that.
So when was your last screening?
Early April, probably.
And how many sexual partners have you had since your last screening?
One.
One, okay. We'll do an STI test so we can look for gonorrhea, chlamydia, HIV and syphilis today. If you're ready, you just come over to the couch.
I've had chlamydia once, ages ago. I think I was about 19.
So these are for gonorrhea and chlamydia.
No one wants to be told they have anything wrong with them. If I find out that I have an STI today, I'll probably cry and I'll probably just go off sex. Blue, okay.
Blessing is getting advice on a very personal predicament from sexpert Jess.
Makes me feel as though my vagina's loose. So that's the reason why all this air is going in and out. And it just makes me feel conscious, like, you've been having too much sex. I don't want guys to think I've been just having sex all the time. I haven't.
So tell me a little bit about what you're here to see me about today.
So I had a conversation with Naomi earlier and spoke to her about queefing. A fart is not a sexy thing. So a fart coming out your vagina during sex, it's not sexy at all. I feel like air can only go in if your vagina's a bit widened. It makes me feel as though like my vagina's a bit loose.
It has got nothing to do with the size of your vagina. It is literally the fact that you're putting something into a space and you can carry air in with it. The problem is, unlike the anus, the top of the vagina is sealed. So the only way for that air to get back out again is out the way it came. So that's why we get this sort of queefing, fanny farting kind of sound.
Fanny fart.
Yeah, and it is completely normal. So, positions. Different positions have a different rate of queefing. Let's say if there's a scale of queef to position, I would say doggy. Doggy is the most risky for queefing. So
I like that position.
I know, it's a good one. But yeah, doggy or anything where you're sort of underneath and he's sort of, you know, pile driver or anything like that where he's pushing into you with gravity, that increases the likelihood of queefing. So things like the opposite, so like missionary, spooning, you on top, anything like that is going to reduce the likelihood of queefing. The other thing is, if you're aware that some air is building up, like you might well sort of be able to sense it as a queef is coming on. Just so say, hold on a sec, you know, I need a minute, readjust. There's nothing wrong with you using your fingers. Just go down there, slightly open and sit up, and you'll be able to release that air silently.
Silently?
Do a bit of practice, but you should be able to release the air sort of discreetly, just, let's try a new position and just get your hands involved. You know, you're the boss of your own body.
Yeah. That's made me feel so much confident. Like, obviously doing it quietly, I didn't know you could, like, so you just open it a little bit and let it release slowly. I didn't know you could do that. And obviously the positions as well. I don't normally get it from missionary, and I do like missionary, so I might just stick to that.
Yeah. Queefing is 100% natural, so don't even sweat it.
Queefing is basically air being let out of your vagina. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. I get bored of one position anyways, and if I feel as though a queef is about to happen, I can just be like, oh babe, let's just do something different. And in that motion of changing positions, I'll just quickly finger myself, ideally, let the queef out, and then I won't have to worry about the sound coming out.
Hi.
Hi.
Can we have a seat? How are you?
I'm okay, a bit nervous to be honest with you.
Are you?
Yeah.
So we tested you for chlamydia, which was negative.
Yay!
We tested you for gonorrhea, which was negative.
Yay.
HIV was negative, and syphilis was also negative.
So I'm all clear.
Everything was negative.
That's great, that's positive. I mean, positive but negative. Thank you.
Well, it's been lovely meeting you.
You too. Thank you very much for having me.
All right.